My name's Gary Schotten, and from time to time I like to talk about something that's almost a personal pet peeve or a little personal irritation, and this is one of those, and it does apply to business. When I am with people, I sense that some people are evaluating my being in their presence, whether I'm an important person or I'm a little people, somebody that they really don't want to fellowship or get to know too much because, I can't advance their careers, I can't advance them personally, so why would they waste time with me, a little people? Well, I can sense it real soon. I don't say anything. This person's got a problem, and I'm not there to correct them. But I do kind of make note of that, and I purposely don't really want to be around that kind of person. And this manifests in business a lot of times. Because, we should not view our workers as little people. You know what I mean by little people? They're the person that cleans the bathroom. They're the person that makes lower pay than I make. They're the person that is not that skilled. There is no such thing as little people, in my opinion. There is such a thing as a team. And the person on a sports team that helps clean the lockers and gets the uniforms ready and makes sure that things are prepared for the practice, yeah, they're not going to get paid the most. I agree with you there. But they are not a little people. They are a person. And if you get in a habit of treating people like people, and from your heart, because people know the difference, and from your heart, if you treat people as people, you will automatically, it's just a law that is good. Now, you don't do it for business, but it's good for business also. Let me give some examples. I enter in and visit my customers. The receptionist is not a little people. That receptionist is doing a very vital job, answering the phone, directing calls, and in reality, that person, in many ways, is very important to me. Again, I'm not playing with people when I say this. I'm just saying I respect the receptionist, and the receptionist knows that I respect them. In one particular case, I asked if it was okay when I bring lunch for the big people, if you want to think of it that way. The people I'm working with, I bring the receptionist a salad. I call, say, hey, I'll be there in a little bit. What kind of salad you like? It's no big deal. I also, at this company, make a point when I take food, not every time, but I take food to my people I'm dealing with, the managers, the people I'm wanting to connect with. I swing by and drop off a pizza for the guys at the shipping dock. No big deal. It's $15. I mean, they appreciate that they're not little people. I don't want to sound ridiculous, but I go into a filling station and I know that paper has overfilled the trash can. Well, a little person, not really, but a little person probably cleans that bathroom. I don't waller in it, but when I wipe my hands on the paper towel, I make a point to push down all the rest of it, maybe gather a little off the floor. I kind of look around so nobody's watching, but I appreciate the fact that I can go into this restroom and it's clean and somebody else trashed it. I want to not contribute to that. I'm a man, so there's urinals. I might be at a urinal and I notice the urinal next to me hadn't been flushed. Just reach over there and flush that dude. It's no big deal. People are people. You're building teams. You're building a team at your company. There's no such thing as somebody that doesn't have the same feelings, the same appetites, the same relationships with their spouses, the same kid challenges, the same thing that you go through and everybody goes through. It's all basic things. So there's no little people. Now, on the team building, we do work at building a team. I do try to make a point that when we have someone that's at any capacity, at our current business. You see, I'm sitting here in my machine shop. There's machine parts behind me. I'm in the finished goods inventory section. It's where I can get the lighting good set. It is quiet. And so I try to make a point to the new person that maybe is just new, maybe they're young, maybe they're 19, maybe they haven't been in the workforce. And I just casually, don't make a big deal about it, but say, hey, have you learned anything today? We're here to help you learn. If you'll stick with us and you'll apply yourselves, I tell them that, there's not a day that goes by that you can't learn something. We're here to make that possible to you. We have a situation where someone's doing one particular task. It's not a high-paying task, and it's not a high-skilled task. Right at this moment, that person's learning how to weld. Hey, that's cool. I'll pay for that. It's going to pay for us. It's going to help us. But other people see that. We're behind people. There's no little people. Now, on the plus side, here's what's happened. We also deal with companies. Well, inside the company is not who really you want to please. You want to please the buyers, in our case, the people you're working with. And guess what? If you treat those people, as friends, not overboard, making sure that they know that you're connecting with them as an individual, not as a company, it can pay off. We've had probably no less than 10 times in 10 years, somebody that's a buyer, that's who is our contact with company that we're representing or working with, happens to change jobs. They go to work for another company in the similar capacity they were previously in our connection with us. Guess what? They bring us along. When they have a need, they have confidence in us. We have treated them with respect, and now we are introduced to a new customer. Fabulous. Some of those people that, for whatever reason, change jobs from a present situation, and I've made a point to contact them afterwards, not because they're still working for that company, but after they're not working for that company, and say, hey, in your new transition, I'll be glad to give you a personal reference, anything I can do to help you. I just want you to know our relationship was stronger than you representing that company. I work with someone, I make a point, I'm becoming friends. I say, listen, we're friends whether you work for the company or not. You could cut your have to not buy another part from me, and we're still friends. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. A little bit personal. Hey, I'm glad you're watching these. Hope you enjoy them. I hope you view your workers in your company or the places you're in contact with as not little people. They're part of the team. If you could help share these, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.